This is all true. And the Pope sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Nope. Right. And he didn't do anything to stop it.
Danger, danger, got me stepping like a Power Ranger, calling on the power of the one from the manger. In anger, but not in sin, I begin to make my way through all of this mess I'm in. It's hard to see so many going faster. Got hate oozing out, I'm like sulfuric acid. Every day a new thief. Today's might want my teeth to string them all together.
Would you like one, man?
That's Doc Owl on there.
Who?
Doc Owl.
I don't know what that means. All right. It's for Christians. It's a Christian thing.
See, this is Doc Owl.
Oh, right. Yes. I see what you're saying. The concentration camp. Yes, it is. Right.
This is all true.
Yes.
And the Pope sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Nope. Right. And he didn't do anything to stop it. Look, can I show you something? Because there's more to this pamphlet. Actually, it's called twitled. Then you open it up
I
here.
just wanted to know.
See that? So that's the real messages on the inside.
That's what I thought. I asked you if it was pro-life.
Right, but we're not pro-life. We're abolitionists. So the
That's how this will be interpreted.
Well, I know that, but that doesn't mean that that's what we are.
In the present context of American politics, it'll be interpreted as pro-life.
Well,
I'm with you, kid, but that's a mistake.
What's a mistake? Look at that. So your church is on here somewhere, and the church is surrounded by abortion clinics. And so what we're trying to do is ask the question, and we're asking the question of all Christians, all true believers.
I don't know.
Are we guilty again?
I don't know very many Christians who are very religious people who are for abortions.
Right. I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
They're not for abortions and they're not for divorce.
Right.
But they allow them
Yes.
in certain circumstances.
Right.
Usually people want to allow divorces and abortions under certain circumstances.
Right.
Now, if you go home on Saturday night and beat your wife every Saturday night, you should be divorced.
The exhibit, the National Holocaust Museum exhibit is complicity.
For the same token,
is complicity and
if it's a choice between the baby's life and the mother's life, the mother ought to be allowed to live in order to have more, if she can have more babies.
What we're trying to show is that, like, the theme at the Holocaust Museum right now is complicity, and it says that, like, the title of their thing, it says some of them.
War?
1 second. It says some of them were neighbors, and so what we're showing here is that the churches today are neighbors to the unborn, but they're not standing up to stop it.
I understand very well.
Yeah.
And the Pope sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Nope. Right. And he didn't do anything to stop it. They're not standing up to stop it.
How does your group feel about war?
Are you trying to make a comparison between war and the murder of the unborn?
Yeah.
Okay, so how does...
Because it's abortion.
Well, right, but a war is when two parties agree to go fight each other. Well, yeah, but when you put on a uniform, you're agreeing to put your life on the line for that cause.
It doesn't matter.
The unborn... Well, it does, sir. The unborn is being brutally murdered.
War aborts lives. People join the army for patriotic reasons.
Yes,
but they're drummed into
and they're putting on their life on the line, so they're making that decision.
The brass
unborn
bands are school teachers. The whole pressure thing. Family says, "Go, son, go."
None of that is applied to the unborn, right? None of that is applied to the unborn. They don't get to make a choice. They don't get any pressure. They're just murdered. They're just brutally butchered without any decision at all.
So are young men at battle.
Right, but they choose to go there.
Okay?
Well, I think about it, but it's a failed argument. I think what you're doing is trying to make an excuse for your apathy. That's what you're trying to do.
17, 18-year-old kids.
Yeah.
They hear the brass bands.
Yeah.
It's on the television.
Yeah.
Join the army.
Right.
Defend your country.
Right.
La-di-da, la-di-da. And
they make a conscious decision to do that themselves, but the unborn aren't making a decision. They're just being butchered inside their mother's womb.
That's not a decision, sir. That's kids. That's kids being manipulated into...
So do you think that's wrong?
I sure do.
All right, so then this would be the same. Then
yeah,
we could go that way.
Too.
So this is wrong too. So Are you doing anything
That's
to stop
what I'm
this?
saying, see?
Are you doing anything to stop this?
I want you to broaden your views. Okay?
Well, but these people are being murdered around us. I don't know of a war going on around me, except for this one. Where do you see a war?
There are 22 different wars going on in the world today.
Well, all right, we're in Washington, D.C., and around me, babies are being murdered here, and far more babies are being murdered each year in America in this Holocaust than are murdered at war. What do we have?
Are you kidding?
How many Americans? Do you doubt that? Do you know how many people died in World War II?
You know how many people died in Hiroshima alone?
How many people died in World War II, the total war? Do you know?
No.
It's about 50 million, 60 million. That's what we abort every year globally.
60 million babies?
Globally, yes. 60 million. No, it's 50. It's 50, 50 million.
I think your statistics are wrong.
Well, go to Guttmacher. Go to Guttmacher, which is.
Do me a favor, will you?
Go to Guttmacher. Wait, you said my statistics are wrong. Please, I want you to look that up because it's on Guttmacher, which is a pro-choice.
I'm against abortion. Okay?
I know, and that's the problem.
And the Pope sat around twiddling his thumbs.
You know, right. And he didn't do anything to stop it.
But think about war too. Okay?
Because you're not actually doing anything to stop abortion, so you're being a hypocrite.
I am.
What are you doing?
You don't know about it.
What are you doing? Whatever's in darkness, bring it into the light.
Everything I can. I'm not doing what you're doing because.
So you can't do this? You just said everything you can. You can't.
Very well.
Why not?
Because I'm busy doing it through my church. Okay?
Are they doing this? Are you passing that on so that they would go reach? Are they an army for God or are they your people? Are you leading God's people? Well, I'm just asking.
Don't go there.
Well, I'm just asking a question, sir.
I'm a minister. Don't go there.
No, I understand, but whose people are these? Are they God's people or your people?
Oh, come on. Don't do that.
Well,
Don't go there.
why? If it's easy question, answer it.
You're going to make clergy mad at you if you do that.
I know I will because the truth. It's not mad at me. They're mad at the
No,
truth.
no.
Sir, they're mad at the truth.
This is all true.
Yes.
And the Pope sat around twiddling his thumbs.
You know, right. And he didn't do anything to stop it.
A constant battle, they invite me in only to disown me, build me up to break me down till I'm lonely. Lastly, I war with myself the most. Today, will I play dictator or will I play host? Will I do what I hate or hate what I do or don't do what I should or deny what I know is true? This is the ceaseless, keeping it real kind of war. Not only am I a conqueror, but I'm more. So tell my 3 enemies, God's got the back of his buddy, so I'm going to my grave with my nuts bloody. Not in the physical, but in the spiritual kind of badness, cause I got to fight the madness. What do you do when